Alright, welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. To me being tired after spending most of my day money grinding. Grinding Tartarus as a whole. Oh no, it's actually 5 hours. Okay, no. 4-ish. 4-ish is correct. Seriously. I've spent too much time in Tartarus today. I am so happy to say that I'm done. Although I haven't checked if I have enough money, but I should. I had to run the final section, the second section. I think thrice to get the money. I'm currently at 72 and I know that I had previously, since I checked in between, roughly 30,000 yen from items. So that should work out. And I dare them not to. I'm just done, let's face it. I got everyone over the level that I was supposed to be. Hi Xerox, how you doing? I'm not sure if I'm gonna enjoy the game today. I'm just gonna be exasperated by this stupid game. But, oh well. I knew Tartarus grinding wouldn't be fun. And I was right about that. But I hope you have a great evening anyway. I got Invigorate. Got it on Barrett. And it's been a lifesaver. I had to use the clock once, which lost me a few of the... Actually, 2 chests that I couldn't unlock. But that's fine. Next time. Get them all. I actually went back through the beginning section and collected all the remaining ones that were there. And the new ones that would plop up since it newly generated. I'm not sure if I like this new way of doing it. The dungeon is fixed for the day, but it changes. But the elevator sections in turn stay the same. It is strange in my eyes. Either keep them all the same, but the chests get restocked, or make them all random. Oh well. What's the matter? Are you done for the day? Yes. I actually would love to go to bed and just continue watching anime. You know, I had so many plans for this, for my few days off. And so far, I've used them to catch up on all the YouTube videos that I had on my backlog, which was a lot. And I sped through them, and I completed an entire anime today. Well, playing through Tartarus, which definitely didn't help in my speed, but hey, you cut me some slack. Okay. Yep, let's prepare for the next expedition, which hopefully will only ever happen in a month. Since apparently the missing people are not a thing in this one. What is up, my dude? It's another glorious day with our good old buddy, sleep deprivation. The day before yesterday, though, that was wild. I've never felt that kind of thrill in my entire life. Don't you think things have been getting real exciting lately? That's all. Dude, are you crazy? We've got these sick powers. Plus, we pretty much won the battle and saved the whole city from total annihilation. Hello? How sweet is that? How sweet is my fist in your face? I'm sure you all remember that midterm exams start next Monday. If you've paid attention during class and studied regularly at home, you shouldn't have any problems. Especially those of you who sleep through class. You must be preparing hard at home, right, eeeh? Well, if you choose to throw the rest of your lives away by slacking off while you're students, then be my guest. Who am I to stop you? I said it before and I say it again, it is kind of unfair that your whole life depends on your childhood and teenage years. Sure, you can still change your profession in later life, but it is way harder. So most of the time, it is just so unfair. He's shaping up to make this a long one. I'm feeling sleepy. Well, let's stay awake. Back in my day, society was nowhere near as prosperous as it is now. That's why we all busted our humps for so long, to better the situation we are in. Well, can you young people say the same, huh? Well, did you enjoy school? Did you not get remanded by your teacher as well? Were you never a child before Mr. Ekoda? Guess you were born old and gonna stay old your whole life, you're right. Our society's material wealth has cost us far too much spiritual wealth, if you ask me. On the other hand, in Ise Monogatari, I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Oh yeah, did anyone join the Square Live today? They mainly talked about their live concerts and stuff, but also some merch, which was hella expensive. They are selling hoodie with some CAD design on the hood for 120,000 yen. Was it 12? I don't know. Roughly converted to 120 euros, and I was like, what the hell? What the hell? For a hoodie that is probably not the best quality, you want me to pay 120 euros? No way in hell. Especially since I have to add 30 euros of shipping. You know. Hell to the nose. There were some cheap options as well, but still, that one just killed me. Straight up. Class is ended for today. Alright, let's go sell our stuff and hope for the best that it actually works out. You can also hang out with Elizabeth. She told me so. I was a good boy girl and did all the requests needed for the first meetup. You'd best be equipped for all contingencies, as it's anyone's guess what could happen. If there's anything you don't need, I can take it off your hands. Alright, inventory goes on sale on Monday at Tatsumi East Police Station and on Saturday at Aohiga Pharmacy. Remember to take advantage of these discounts. Yes! I'm safe. And hopefully this will be the last money grind that I have to do. Keep shop... no. What day is it today? It's Monday, right? I could buy a weapon for Makoto. Endurance +1. Oh. Shut up, I'm thinking. What is... Oh yeah, I can compare. Great. 65. No, let's stick to our current weapon, thank you. You have time, that's great. I do so as well. I'm kinda glad that we don't have, like, hands to choose from as well. That was so annoying that there were so many options. But it was nice that you could extra effects, but on the other hand, it was also extra armor that you had to get. It's fine. Yep, I'm fine. Shut up. Hi, basically. Yeah, it is currently slated for 2025 apparently, but it's most likely gonna push to 26 just because it's the 30th anniversary. Do I go visit Elizabeth? Does it matter what I say to her? No, I'm sure. Hey. I've been waiting for you. Regarding my request to have you escort me to various locations in this world, I would like you to show me around this Bologna Mall first. If you have the time, then please come fetch me so long as the sun is out. How may I assist you? Ask her out. My, I've been waiting for you to ask. Shall we be on our way? That was sudden. That's a superstition, let's be honest with that. So what are you gonna throw in? Oh, no.
こちらの世界の500円硬貨にしまして2000枚、締めて100万円からスタートでございます。投げ入れることばかりに夢中で肝心の願いを考えておりませんでした。これではいけませんね。熟考の上、また近いうちに訪れることにいたしましょう。
Right? Can I get that money, please?
おや、こちらは何の施設でしょうか。中に険しいお顔立ちの御人がいらっしゃいますが。こちらに貼ってある顔写真は指名手配報奨金。これは私の討伐依頼と同様のものと考えてよろしいのでしょうか。
Yeah, pretty much.
討伐の証はどのように確認を？同じということは体の破片を持参せよと興味はつきません。こちらの建物はまさかここはクラブ？内なるパトスのままに踊る。そんな日常では許されぬ欲求を解放する光と音の地下庭園。そんな、今は閉まっているのですか？残念でございます。ぜひ私もと思っておりましたの。
Beautiful.
幾分気が収まりました。それにしてもどの場所も大変興味深く目移りをしてしまいます。よろしければあなたのおすすめを教えていただけませんか？
Okay, let's go.
カラオケ。それがまさか私の秘密のレパートリー。ついにお披露目の時が訪れたようですね。歌舞音曲の本職の歌い手にワンボタンで挑戦できるというあ失礼。少々お待ちいただけますか？
I'm so sorry to say, but I definitely prefer Theo. Theo was adorable, he was cute, he was the best. And she's just... I don't know, clueless. Elizabeth isn't bad, but coming from Theo, who was so innocent, so cute, to Elizabeth, who's innocent in a way, yes, in a way that she doesn't know how the actual world works, but she's so... or sounds so stuck up. It might just be the voice acting that kills it for me, but if I compare it to Theo, it's two worlds.
こちらにも噴水があったのですね。
And I think it's actually the exact same conversation
噴水が。なるほど。
going on, but
この場所の噴水の主は三位一体ということなのですね。お待たせいたしました。それでは参りましょう。では参りましょう。我が主をたたえる歌。ぜひご一緒に。ラーララ。おや？ご存知ない？ 本日は数々の貴重な体験をさせていただきました。依頼の方は十二分に達成でございます。よろしければまたいつかご一緒させていただきたく存じます。
sure thing. I returned to the Velvet Room with Elizabeth. So you can bring her home, but Chihiro is not possible? He has to walk you home to then realize, oops, we walked in the wrong direction. I live exactly opposite. And then you're like, yeah, well, bye. Have fun walking home alone. Thank you for earlier. Now then, how may I be of assistance?
依頼を受けていただけますか？
Hello.
成果のご報告を。残念です。
Unfortunately, my master has vetoed my wish to renovate the Velvet Room with a dance floor. Okay, it is not exactly the same. I believe Theo asked for a fountain to be installed or something like that, but okay. I was so set on establishing Club Velvet that coming up with another wish has proved to be rather difficult. Oh,
素晴らしい。
I wish to come up with a wish. There, that settles it. Please take this as your reward. Small chunk sum? With the acquisition of the small chunk sum, you can now fuse Huapo, the graceful tree spirit. Didn't I already... Oh well, doesn't matter. Did you need anything else? Yeah. Wrong button. Do I need... Okay, one second. Let me get back to the Velvet Room. I'm not sure if I need the Hanged Man persona right now. Or this Confidant. It is rank 1, or going to be rank 1. So we're just gonna unlock it, so I don't necessarily need it, right? Oh well, let's get Inugami to join us. Thankfully, I can hold 10 personas since I hit level 20. Okay, hang. There you go. That's fine, yeah. No, I'm finally meow. I need to go out. Can you notice that I'm broken? No? That's good. Alright. There we go. Michael! You came! I was waiting for you. Let's play. I spent time playing with Michael. Hey. Monkey bars. Looks like it'll be getting dark soon. The voice actress did a really good job. After playing together, she seems to have taken a liking to me. I've become acquainted with Michael, the great schooler. I'm really enjoying all the social links being voiced. It doesn't lead to me trying to struggle and remember if I gave them a voice or not. And they get the right direction, hopefully, to really deliver the character correctly. I can just go off of what is delivered to me or handed to me when I see it on screen, but if you get the entire character laid out to you and get into character while recording them, I think that's definitely a different story in its entirety. So, yeah. If you have someone to tell you, okay, that was good, but you can do better, that helps. I'm really thankful that Maiko's Japanese is so so easy to understand. I'm just sad that apparently my level of understanding is on grade schoolers level. I parted ways with Maiko, then went back to the dorm. Like, come back. It seems some of the equipment in the command room is malfunctioning. Could you go and check on it? It shouldn't take long. I asked Akiko and Iori as well, but they didn't appear particularly intent on solving the matter. It doesn't seem to be especially urgent, so whenever you have the time, thanks. I don't know what. I think I didn't do it in P3P, so let's see that. The bank of consoles, a surveillance camera seems to have turned itself on and recorded a video. Should I watch the video recording? 10th of May 2009. 1 a.m. and 23 minutes. Okay, starting play. It's the command room. Itsuki is alone writing something.
街の真ん中にシャドウ、しかも交通機関を乗っ取るか。これはいよいよ始まった可能性を検討する必要がありそうだね。モノレール。モノレールにモノレール。
ああ。
そうだ、メモと。だが今回の勝利は偶然に味方された要素が大きい。特に最後、運転台の操作を誤っていればあれだけで命に関わったに違いない。シャドウが集団で機械を乗っ取るという前例のない行動。モーターが壊れてモーターどうしたんだ今日は冴えてるぞ。メモっと。ちゃんと歩道を歩きましょう。車道は大変危険です。本題からだいぶそれたところで乗ってきてしまったが、まあよし。そうだ。
Why did nobody stop me? Why?
靴下を発掘した。
This reminds me of spending time with my best friends. They love teasing me because they know that I hate puns so much. And each time they're together, they just go all out in a pun war to annoy the hell out of me. And I'm like, okay, why am I friends with you guys? The recording ends here. Thankfully, I guess the camera gave up on him as well. So, do we fix the malfunctioning? Wow, we're so good. We fixed the malfunctioning through watching a video. Okay. Bologna! I'm the charm in persona. Hi, Ducky. How you doing? I want something. You know, the two of us have never really hung out before. Seems like a good time for a breather, so how about we go have some fun? I'll stick around in the classroom, so let me know if you're down. What? Oh no! Ah, okay. Yeah. I was like, huh? Everything's working on my end. How dare you. Not listen to my beautiful voice. No, it's fine. Junpei is asking if we could hang out. Maybe I should meet him after school. Maybe. Or maybe we don't. Linked episodes. You may sometimes have the opportunity to spend time with your friends separate from social links. Good job! Only 3 time slots though. Whoa. That is cutting it close. Separate from social links. By doing so, you will be able to grow closer to and learn more about them. Spending time with them can lead to other opportunities to hang out later, so be proactive about it. Ignoring these relationships will stunt their growth, so make sure to show your friends you value them. So we are hanging out with them. Good. Morning! You hear the news? Yeah. The usual. But still. It's always kind of sad that in the end of the game you barely get to do anything if you've maxed out everything. Sure, you can hang out with your friends again, but normally it just doesn't really pay off. Which is my worst gripe about these games. Like, if you spend any time with your friends from P5 after maxing out their social link, it's just, yeah, well, we hung out together here and there, we ate something there or something like that, and that's about it. Alright, that's okay. 30 to 40, so basically an entire month. You hear the news? Yeah, there have been fewer new cases of apathy syndrome the last few days. Yeah, it's gonna increase again as the moon gets fuller. Senpai said it's probably because we beat that shadow. If that's the case, then we did a pretty good job. Thanks to our hard work. It makes me glad that we went through it with it. We can't be celebrating just yet, though, since we have midterms next week. Let's just hope nothing like that happens again until midterms are over. Speaking of midterms, Junpei told me something. Apparently, Kirijo-senpai is going to give us a reward if we do well on our exams. But I bet her standards are so high that we won't get anything unless we make the top 10 in our grade. It's hard being a student, right? I agree. Class is ended for today. I feel like there are less of these episodes where teachers tell you random stuff about themselves. P3P felt like every other day there was a teacher or like, well, I would rather teach you about this period than that period, or I would rather talk about this person than that person. And here it's like once a month or so. Alright, Junpei, let's hang out. Hey, there you are, heading back now? Let's hit the arcade. I texted you about that, right? Sure. Junpei has invited me to join him. This might be a good opportunity to get to know him better. And hate him more? Yeah, sure. Should I spend some time with Junpei? Yep. Sweet! Let's go. Is that also voiced or is that not gonna be voiced? Oh. Well, question answered. I like that I know that it's coming, so I'm gonna like it until I see it.
気分上がるしイメージ湧くだろう。あーでもいつか逆に俺らの活躍がゲームになったりしてな。前もほら大勢助けたじゃんか、モノレールのやつ。あの時とか大活躍だったろ。
You acted like a weirdo. It's been nice to Junpei. I can still hate him secretly.
あの危機一髪からの生還、映画のクライマックスっぽかったよな。美味しいとこは割と前だったけどよ。ああ前はさちょっとばかし手間取ったけど、今度大物出たら俺マジ活躍するから。
Seriously, who cares? I expect nothing less, Junpei. But you gotta fix your self-esteem issues first. If you always just straight up run into traffic head first, basically, you're dead. So calm down, think about the choices that you have, and then choose calmly yet decisive. Way cooler. Alright? Great. I expect nothing less.
お、リーダー風吹かせたな。次はお前の出番食ってやるよ。俺割と真剣に頑張りたくってさ。
Then do it.
力に目覚めて使命ができていいきっかけになったってか、こういうの待ってたっていうかさ、俺の青春やっと動き出したみたいな感じすんだよね。だからまあお前にはまだまだ負けねえって話よ。のんきに構えてるとすぐにリーダー交代だからな。じゃあまあダメってばっかないで対戦でもするか。次の大物の前にまずここが俺とお前の大一番だ。
Bring it on.
んだとご立派な吠え面書かせてやるぜ。オラオラオラオラオラ。
Junpei, notice anything? I did not, in any case, say, hey, you're never gonna beat me. Why? Why does everything in life have to be a competition? I left after an intense game with Junpei. The strength of Junpei's persona Hermes was raised by 3. Ooh, so it's actually rewarding to do this. Great. I was just about to go borrow my friend's notes. I really need to study more for the midterms. So I can't go to Tantras today, sorry. Yeah, didn't plan on doing that anyway. Yeah, I can imagine. But this guide says it's a one-time thing, so okay. Not a one-time thing in terms of going through those, but maxing everything, so I'm gonna keep following the guide and see if I can work it out. If not, that's fine. It's nice to have new content with them, so let's face it, it's not a bad thing overall. Hi Erica! How you doing? You missed the guys already. Basically, will probably be very mad about that, having missed you. I'm using power picks. Erica disconnected again. Or she's switching to the Twitch. That could also be possible. Ah, there she is. Yeah. Taki's also wishing the best. Drinking will increase my charm. If you're looking for some extra cash, you can work part-time. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Okay, should I spend the night? Yeah. Check what can be done. Oh, no. Spend... Is that just gonna tell me again? Okay. Spend time. Work part-time. There we go. Then, yeah. I'm gonna hope for the best. I sweated out while working part-time as a waiter. I cleaned up efficiently and received compliments from other staff members. You know, I would love if all of those mini activities would also include some type of mini game, like a short reactionary type with like with the arcade and P5, something like that. And if you get it correct, you get bonus whatever. And if not, it doesn't give you too much of a penalty, but you get a baseline income here, let's say 2,000 yen, but if you complete all the questions or serve the right food to the right people, you get the full 2,500. Oh well. True. But it would also keep it more interesting than just fast forwarding through everything. I found an infamous bug and got rid of it before customers noticed. What? Here's your paycheck for today. Try to use it wisely. Oh, I'm so rich. After dealing with difficult customers, I feel like my charm and courage has increased. Yee. I'm still unpolished. It's getting late. I should head back to the dorm. Yeah, it definitely has to have some sort of middle ground, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how a normal person would play this game without a guide. And I don't think you would play those mini games all that often unless you enjoy them. And if they are all kind of different, could actually be enjoyable. Or you could choose if you want to engage in them or not. Something like that. Oh well. We got what we got. And it's not a bad thing, it's just kind of sad. Yeah, you're right. Just today I actually watched a video about the unconfirmed infos that we have on P6. And as well as some P3 infos as well. Can't believe that the answers just only getting released in September. I think most hype is gonna be gone by then, but oh well. And that you can only get it in the Game Pass, which I will only get on sale. I'm really curious as to what will be included in P6. I know that it's gonna be a school setting and all that, but... And apparently they wanna make this more of a base game type of thing and then add DLC over and for a longer period of time instead of going into spin-off titles. True that. Well, coming off from P5, which broke all the records, and then getting those P5 players to get P3 reload because it was kind of promised to be the next P5. It could actually ruin the expectations for P6. But we shall see. And the Game Pass is getting review bombed because of it apparently not being included in the higher priced editions. I've made zero progress studying for exams. I just can't focus at home. True, true. Even if I wanted to go somewhere else to study, I don't have the money for it right now. Also true. Why don't you go to the library then? It's nice and quiet and you can find lots of reference materials there. Plus, it's free. Yeah, you've got a point. I should study there. Ah, I just wish I had the money for the Prodigy Plateau at Wakatsu. Do you know do you think it's really true that just one bite could make you smarter? Oh, I envy the rich. Yeah, but adding a 20-ish hour DLC plus some cosmetic items, which you can't buy separately, you can only get in that Game Pass for half the price of the original game? I don't know. Is that really worth it? And since they didn't necessarily have to create anything new, they could have just reused assets. Okay, I don't know the answer. DLC, so I can't really talk about its contents, but it is basically reused assets over and over again, since you're gonna go through Tartarus again, if I've got that right. Yeah, they will riot anyway. The first bell is ring, and the day has ended. Oh no. Let's discuss the Earth's rotation today. The Earth completes one full rotation every 24 hours. Flat Earthers be like, no, the Earth does not spin. True. But, you know, if you already buy the base game for 100 euros, you would assume that the DLC would be added in there. What kind of content, other than some cosmetics, is in the 100 euro deal Ultra Edition, I think it's called. Except for the soundtrack and probably an art book. And maybe some cosmetic items. And yeah, okay, those extra persona. but that's about it. So, is that really worth it? I already didn't go for the Ultimate Edition because I felt like it was so not worth it. But apparently other people thought differently. Alright, don't fall asleep on me now. Oh. That is so sad. Don't sleep on me now. This may be the basic, but it's an important premise for the rest of the lesson. Let's see. Yuki? Do you know Léon Foucault? He's a French physicist who performed experiments regarding the rotation of the Earth. Which tool did he use in his experiment? The pendulum. In German it's called das Lot. Or the pendulum, but yes, a pendulum. The device he built has become eponymized as the Foucault pendule, with full-scale replicas installed around the world. This addition summed up the cost of the SC one by one. Yikes. Flip to the next page. Oh, this is an application. Let's skip that and that's an experiment. Okay. Why don't we do that? For cautious penalty. Why did I think of the Lord? Mwah! Oh well. I answered correctly. Everyone in the class is looking at me with respect. Yes, I'm the coolest, the nicest, the charmiest out of all of them. I'm so confident in my looks and smarts and everything. Classes indeed. The library is open for students to study in. It might be worth taking advantage of it ahead of next week's exam. Maybe, but not today. We shall go meet our cute little friend. Can I say that I find it kind of weird that a high school student would go out of his way to meet a grade schooler? Between basing a digital premium, if you get digital deluxe, including base game, the output, you would be paying an extra 7 years of not getting the DLC tax and It's a rustic seesaw. I wasn't. Oops. Hi, Michael. Oh, hi. What are we gonna play today? Feel as if we can grow closer thanks to the Hanged Man persona Inugami. Yeah, spend time. Let's play on the slide first. I spent time with Mike on the playground. True that, yeah. These days, if the Ultimate Edition only includes art book and soundtrack, I always skip it. Because... come on. When do you ever listen to the soundtrack and not just go on YouTube or Spotify or wherever you get your music and listen to it there? So much easier. So much less expensive. Yeah. It's always the same. So yeah. You know, I love giving more money if I have it to reward the people that actually work hard on creating it. But let's face it, even if I get the art book and the soundtrack, that won't go directly to the artists that created those artworks or the soundtrack, so I'm just currently picturing one of the how things are priced, and they do it on a printed t-shirt for, let's say, 30 euros. 20 of that goes to the store selling it, or the original store, and like 6 cents goes to the actual worker creating that t-shirt. That is so sad. And there's some other expenses in between that I forgot, but that is so sad. Capitalism, my people. Capitalism. Yeah, let's go.
んとお母さんいつも仲良しだったんだよ。なんで離婚しちゃうの？
It is so sad to go through this again with a voice actress actually voicing her. Reading it and having someone actually giving the character life, it is so different. It hits so much harder. Okay, let's go for the first one. I think I said that before. Okay, let's continue. Thank you. I just remembered, I think you were the one that was like, you don't believe in something because I said if people can't stand each other, they should divorce. And I still stand on that point. If you can't stand each other, don't stick together. It's not gonna be good for anyone involved. I saw it with my own parents. They're still together. They hate each other's guts. But they're still together. And none of them is happy. And I didn't grow up happy, so it is not a nice thing. She's sobbing loudly. What should I do? Calm her down, my dude. Yeah, maybe go around the table, sit next to her and hug her. I know that you're an unfeeling robot, but come on. Human decency. One day, the YouTube algorithm took me down a rabbit hole, which led me to learn of the weirdest pay more bonuses. For example, pay around an extra 500 years to have a pizza party with the devs. It was the most tense thing since the missile outbreak. Oh my god. 500. Whew. That reminds me, I totally forgot to check up on my back project. Puffball, was it? I haven't heard anything from them since months ago. I guess that money is gone. Oh well. But yeah, if you go on Backhandy project, I don't know why some of the stuff is so priced in so strangely. But there's still gonna be people that get it. Which weirds me out even more. Maiko's doing her best to smile. I feel like we're growing closer. Are we though? Having... what is she? 10? 7? I think it was said before. A 7-year-old already forcing herself to smile because she knows that crying will be awkward for the other person is just so sad. Access was actually attempted to be stopped by the sun since the creator knew too much about something? What? Never heard of that. Yes, it worked for me. Then again, I don't really pay attention to board games. Arigato. After seeing Michael home, I headed back to the dorm so you can walk Michael home. I'm gonna tease Yuki all the way. Every time he walks somebody but Chihiro home. Ah, I'm so tired of studying. Hey, let's go to Tartarus. You should keep studying. Dude, you serious? Isn't saving the world more important? You got that. You wanna go too, right? You know exams are just a few days away, right? But I guess I could use a break from studying. Alright, I'll come to if you decide to go. How about now? Space themed board game, everything went fine until in one Maker released a post talking about the sun, talking to her directly, demanding she stops. Okay. Interesting. The Game Parade newsletter, what? Come play our popular crane game and try to win a prize. Then stick around and hop into one of our many immersive video games. There's great fun to be had, whether you're alone or with friends. We can't wait to see you. It's a promo message from the arcade. Should I go there? Nope. In consideration to that post, the usual get help or talk to the doctor, please. I'm using the sun. Stop making the game. Take the money, buy a gun, defeat all who dare oppose me. Okay. Either they just wanted to get some steam going so people would get interested in that game, or something really went down. We hope everyone is having a great day. Jagal is looking for someone to work at the cafe today. Students may apply, no experience required. This is a paid position. Perks include free pheromone coffee. We look forward to meeting you. Should I go there now? Yeah, but not now. I want to go see if I can Win the crane game. Okay. It's a crane game. The price is a Ganesha bag. Costume, give it a try. Of course not. The crane grabbed nothing but air. 1 second, was there an option to play until I get the thing? Let me save real quick. Yeah, let's see how much money I have to spend. Oh. Play. Yay! That... Okay, that's fine. 1,000 yen is fine. No. Not like it's just a cross. Okay. I don't immediately start. That's fine then. I could have gone for that. Oh well. Spend time. Work part-time. Why would you pay money if you can work part-time and get the coffee for free? Yay! Cataluca. Nope, definitely never heard of it. Can hear people talking. Hey, I think our school might really be haunted. A friend of my senpai's friend said that they heard a strange voice after school one day. No, don't tell me. I really can't handle ghost stories. Oh, I'm getting chills. Maybe I should head to the nurse's office. No way. The nurse's office is that teacher's lair. Are you seriously going? He'll give you some weird medicine and you might actually end up feeling worse. Apparently the teacher in the nurse's office hands out weird medicine. I wonder what kind of ingredients it uses. The first bell is rung. Okay, let me Google Cataluca real quick. Classes ended for today. Such a short school day. By Molly Fried. November 2023, okay. Strategy game for 1 to 4 players that focuses on building a successful stellar culture that spans across the entire galaxy. 85 backers, that's actually not bad. With a total backing amount of $7,800. It just tries one-person projects. Okay, then this is a different one. Maybe they tried again. Reddit, let's see. Reject non-essential. That's the video. No. Podcast. I'm not gonna listen to a podcast right now. Reddit, come on. The sad story of Cataluca and the sun. This is a weird one. Oh my god. I guess we're gonna read that. How long is that? Okay, it's not that long. That's fine, that's fine. This is a weird one. I considered not posting this one since the person involved is clearly suffering from a mental illness. However, I feel that if you're taking people's money, then you're fair game. I'll try to restrict my criticism and comments only to what she's said about her actual project and allow you, the reader, to take this as a cautionary tale. In August 2011, Molly Friedrich successfully kickstarted a board game called Cataluca, thanks in no small part to the game's gorgeous art. Delays. After the project funded, months passed. The project was late and people were starting to get impatient. Finally, Molly posted a photograph of her first prototype and it looked great. She promised that shipping would start in a week or two. Then, nothing. More silence. Again, people started to get impatient. Delays are common on Kickstarter, but this was starting to try people's patience. The explanation. Finally, in June of 2012, nearly a year after the project started, Molly explained what was causing the delays. Wow, imagine you gave this woman $200 and when you asked where your stuff was, you got this response. Her posts on DeviantArt and elsewhere make it clear that she's 100% serious about this and she's really talking about the sun. You know, the one in the sky. However, even Molly understood that it didn't make sense for an inanimate celestial body 100 million miles away to be contacting her about a board game. She eventually came up with a new theory. Of course. At this point, someone pointed out on her DeviantArt account that taking people's money and then not delivering is illegal. Her reply was not as reassuring as it could have been. Yeah, who's the real criminal here? Makes you think. The latest update. Last month, Molly posted this status update. So, I guess that's good news? Yeah. Those posts are not shown. Great. And it's not a hyperlink either. So I can't read the explanation or anything. Great. Oh well. Oh well. But interesting. So apparently she's blaming the sun that she can't finish her board game. Interesting. Understandably so. But, you know, overall you just shouldn't pre-order anything or back anything, which is super sad. That even backing can be so dangerous, but if you think of all the projects that were just there to be a cash grab for the creators and then run off with your money because Kickstarter won't hold you accountable, or they didn't for quite a long time. Yeah, I don't think a lot of projects are really gonna be that great of an idea to be backed. Oh well. Apparently the teacher in the nurse's office gives out strange medicine. Maybe I should check it out sometime. Maybe, but not today. It feels weird since the nurse is the became the target of spiritual energy attacks by the Navy SEALs, but everyone got their game, so it's a win, I guess. Yeah, apparently she posted it, or is trying to get a final update, tried to get a final update, whatever, and that's getting really, really bad reviews. So, which is also sad, but okay. Yeah, what I was trying to say, the nurse is that strange teacher that teaches you about magic. And they explain it in a way that somebody gets sick and the nurse just takes over because nobody else is there. And in this one, they're just like, yeah, well, we have this weird occult teacher. Deal with it. Yeah, that's strange. Oh. Yeah, definitely.
バッドタイミングじゃ。ばあさん、たった今、月光の方に行っちまったよ。
That's good. I should go too.
まあ、ばあさんもじきに戻るだろうから、しばしわしとご歓談おば。喉乾いてない？これわしとハムっこしようか。湯飲みはどこじゃったかの？ばあさんがおらんとわからんわい。
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous to leave you alone.
いいところに帰って。
What happened?
どうしたんじゃいばあさん。ほれ、とにかく落ち着かんか。年がいもなくそこらへんを。
True that, true that.
これ飲んで。はい、お前さんにも。
Ooh, thank you.
ばあさんの様子じゃやっぱし本当なのかもしれんの。こないだ見に行ってくれた柿の木。渡り廊下んとこのな。切られるって噂を聞いてばあさんが泡食っちまってな。何か知っとるかい？
I'm worried, but I don't know anything. You know, that is also one of the side stories which I don't get. Well, okay. Or more so content of a side story I don't get. Why would they cut down such a young tree? They could just replant it. It's not that hard to just replant such a tiny tree. If it was fully grown, yeah, I get you. That would be so different. But it is, I don't know, maybe 5 years old, judging by that size, so it is easily replantable. Why? Making this less dramatic. Maybe. The Monopoly, for example, the reason why it's so infuriating is since it originally was made as anti-landlord propaganda, which later someone, I can't remember, bought and gave it today's coat of paint. I think Disney currently owns the rights, or did they just license it? Monopoly. Parker Brothers. Hasbro. Okay. In Hasbro, I believe, is a German company, isn't it? US. Okay, US. Company. Well, look at America. It is full of the belief in capitalism. It is capitalism at its finest. Actually, at its worst, but capitalism is always bad. Most of the time bad. So, yeah, I'm worried.
優しいね。わしも心配はしとるんじゃ。操作のメスを入れようとも思ったが、年なもんで、その気になるまでがだけに。
Aww. Lucky that's too late. Don't we always get randomly political? Oh well, I'll try to tone it down. Let's keep it weird, I guess.
あのね、できたらでいいの。柿の木のことで何か分かったら教えてね。
Oh, sorry. Vitsuko seems to be counting on me. I feel like we're growing closer. Whee!
なんか重荷になるような言い方しちゃったかもしれないけど、本当にできたらでいいから。柿の木のことで何か分かったら教えてね。
Okay, not knowing what that tree represents, that might come off as weird to be so worried about some random tree in some random school. But when you know what that tree is supposed to represent, it is super harsh of that school to be like, yeah, well, let's cut down the memorial of one of our former teachers. Or teaching assistants, can't remember. He doesn't deserve to have a spot on this school ground. And not even informing the parents that are still alive. If they were dead, both of them, okay? Nobody else would probably be interested in that, let's face it. No one wouldn't even notice that tree was gone. Doing that while the parents of that teacher that died are still alive. Probably. If they didn't plant it in a place that could inconvenience anyone. The likelihood is quite high. If it is still alive, that is a different question. I parted with the elderly couple and went back to the dorm. Man, I really want to study, but it's not like there's anything else to do. Then study. Not that I'm gonna check since I hate that place. Yeah. Oh, although my grade school was awesome. The sweetest and best teachers I had. My gymnasium, my secondary school, wasn't the greatest. It was okay. I loved the school grounds itself. The teachers... very, very mixed bag. And most of them were bad, so... a mixed bag with mostly bad apples. Come on, man, how do you do? You must be quite confident in your grades, Yuri. I'm looking forward to exam results. Oh, well, maybe I could study just a little bit more. Alright. I love how we're not studying at all. But yeah, well, we are content with whatever grade we get. Wakatsu! Oh yeah, Taki, since we had miscommunications last time, ground floor, first floor. I agree with you on that one. For some reason, a third of the faculty decided to have beef with the first grader, but at least it planted the seed of skepticism early after I broke my arm in second grade during lunch break, and I had to wait until 4:30 for being able to go to hospital since not a single teacher believed me. My arm hurt. I hope you got a lawsuit going against that school, or your parents more so. What the hell? That is neglect. Look at the kitchen! Eat! Seafood full course. Who needs studying if you can eat? Then they know me as a regular customer. I wonder if it's due to my charm. I'll try the seafood full course. Gourmand. I ordered the seafood full course. Every bite fills my mouth with flavor and my brain with omega-3s. Oh, yeah, it always hits the weakest link, sadly. Oh, did you hear of the schoolgirl? I believe it was a German girl. They went to England as a school trip, class trip, and that girl had diabetes. Apparently nobody informed the teachers, or they didn't believe her, and she didn't have enough insulin with her. And because the teachers wouldn't let her go to a doctor due to her not feeling sick, she actually died. The two teachers that were with them on the trip are currently facing a lawsuit. But it is also quite neglectful from the parents not to inform the school of their own daughter having diabetes. I don't know. It felt so strange. And apparently the friends of that girl who knew that she had diabetes tried to get the teacher's attention that she's not feeling good, that she needs to see a doctor, but nobody would listen to them, and well, it didn't end well for her. But what wonders me more is that I think she died from too high a blood sugar, which is way harder to do than too low. Yeah, right? Doesn't make sense. Good morning. Exams begin next week. Are you prepared? You bet. Glad to hear that. I'll expect good results. If you get good exam scores, I'll give you a little something something on the side. You know what I mean? Consider it a reward. To be honest, I'm not as well prepared as I should be. I'm still preoccupied with monitoring shadows. At any rate, the number of incidents has decreased since our last mission. If we can continue to defeat them, we may be able to rid the public of their fear. but that large shadow we encountered recently was clearly much more powerful than the one in April. Even if we included Akihiko in our ranks after he fully recovers, they're still lacking. We are still lacking manpower.
So, だから
Let's look at the paragraph on page 30, shall we? Kate was feeling a bit depressed today, but Jessie invited her to tea. Has everyone been feeling alright lately, considering the season we're in now? Yes, May sickness is a real phenomenon. We've made it through the brunt of it, but it may still be lingering.
では
Now, who's ready for a little question? Mr. Yuki, you're up. What's the other name for May sickness? The more casual one. May blues, moody blues.
Okay.
Excellent job. It's believed that the sudden change in schedule at one's new office or school brings about stress and a depressive mood. Thus, we get the May blues. That'll be on the exam, so make sure you write it down. Yeah, one of my best friends also has diabetes, type 1. Yeah, I think that's the right one. I keep messing them up. And the school was... Then it was necessary for them to have one teacher available that had an extra specialty, safety, whatever training. And it took them months to even get them get that one teacher to that training session. Not even making sure that that teacher would always be there when she was there, so it didn't make much sense, but hey. But overall, she could just be like, okay, I have low blood sugar right now during PE, and sit out if she wanted to, with no repercussions. Oh well. We've still got a couple minutes left. Let's talk about my experience studying in India. I answered correctly. Everyone is so amazed by my charm and confidence and knowledge. That doesn't go to academics though. How dare you? Class has ended. Yeah, understandably so. I remember one time that I fell in a weird way and hurt my wrist. I was immediately sent to, not by ambulance or anything, but my parents were called and I could go early to go to an what's the word for it? Not really emergency clinic, but someone that takes emergency patients as well as normal patients. Very how dare you? How could you? No, very understandable. And Grandma, Grandpa, I'm home.
Oh, ちょうどお母さんとあんたの話をしとってな。なんか悪かったかのうってな。柿の木のことで厄介かけちまってないかって。
Oh, yes, we should. Okay, I think I've heard that if you broke a bone once, it is less stable, so it is easier to break it again, and there are some bone structure types that break even more easily. So I guess you have that. Or you're just very adventurous. That could also be the case. Who knows? My other best friend pretty much broke every bone in his body at least once. Not all of them, but it feels like doing some stupid stunts. He once fell from a garage. He fell from his roof. He fell down some stairs. Yeah, he pretty much had it all. I've never broken anything. I only ever English words come to me. I summon thee. No? No? Well. Can't remember what the word is. But yeah, I've pretty much only ever hurt them real bad, but tripping or running down a slide hill. But like oh no. Sorry about that.
おお、こっちの空気も読まずに気にしないでなんて。なんか親近感湧くの。一緒じゃのう。わしもダメなんじゃ。思ったら口に出ちまう。
Oh, rip.
あの柿の木はの息子の忘れがたみなんじゃよ。
Reminds me of one of my school festivals. Sports festivals. I was the goalkeeper for my team. But the day before, I fell asleep at the open air pool. And my whole back was burned to a crisp. It was red, it was blistering, it was painful. And, well, I already wore the t-shirt that was the loosest, so nothing touched my back as much as possible. But it was like every movement hurt because every time I moved, something touched the t-shirt fabric and it just burned. And I tried to get out of the goalkeeping. Well, my team was bad anyway because they had no teamwork. The only decent player were me and a friend of mine. Which is so sad. I was so badly hurt, but I kept most goals. But yeah, I tried my best with my bruised body. But yeah, I tried to get out of the goalkeeping. Like, guys, look at my back. It is hell on earth. I just want to lie down and not think about it. Please, somebody take my spot. And nobody wanted to. And I was like, I can't keep going. Come on. Then they took over for one game. And that was it. Great people at my school. Where's my... my mountain climbing. Come on. Sport's important. You have to keep fit. At least somewhat. But Shouldn't that be an optional thing? Or was it, why was it mandatory?
実は生前息子は月校で教師をやっとってな。最初に受け持ったクラスの卒業式の日にみんなで植えたもんなんじゃと。
もうすぐ実もなるっていうのに、なんだってこんな時にあの木を切るだなんて。
What the hell? Why? How? French University. My university was like, alright, these are the courses you can choose. This is the optional activity that you can do. And you choose how you want to plan your day. If you want an off day, you can have it. If it suits your schedule. And there was nothing mandatory. Those are really trips from hell if it is mandatory. Wow. Different countries, different rules, I guess.
ありがとうね。もう大丈夫よ。おばあちゃん元気出たわ。あなたのおかげね。
Yeah, it is so comforting to have a high schooler come in after you tell him the sob story that the tree is a reminder of your son, and he's like, cheer up, it's not that bad. Could be worse. Like the other choice, can I see that? It'll be okay. In my eyes, yeah, it is still empty words. They're still empty words, but it is still better than cheer up. Mountain climbing, free labor, and measure your blood pressure, I guess, since we got no funds for a third trip. First semester, second half, blood pressure on foot, blood pressure too. Can't give it percent free in the water. I would have just measured my blood pressure and be done with it. Sure, those other trips sound interesting, but why would I take time out of my busy, already very busy schedule? Okay, sad.
お前さんってば、ばあさんのハートをわしづかみじゃぞい。プレイボーイじゃのう。年上きらじゃのう。若い頃の自分を見とるようじゃわい。
The elderly couple seems to have grown fond of me. They really feel like my grandparents. Always giving me some food. Rat bread. Yankee dinner. I parted with the elderly couple and went back to the dorm. Welcome back, Yuki! The exams are coming up. How's your studying going? I went out to eat and it was great. I learned so much. Yeah. They really feel very authentically grandpa-ish. Grandparent-ish. I still remember the second year material well, so I can help you with anything you're unsure of. Yeah, sure. That'll help. I'm glad to hear it. We might as well take advantage of living in the same dorm after all. I know these will be your first exams here, but don't forget to help out the others where you can too. Studying with your peers before an exam period, you might find your classmates studying the dormitory lounge. A collaborative cram session can raise your academics beyond what you could accomplish by studying alone. No, that looks adorable. Why am I studying with the third years though? Oh, it's you. I'm helping Akiko with his studies at the moment. Would you care to join us? I believe we can be of some help to you. Sure. Very well, then let's begin. Why is he so picky? You're sweating a lot. Is he training right now? Oh. Oh my god. Akiko, sit down properly, please. I forgot that he loves training so much. It hurts my legs just watching that. Oh. Well, they had to get the whales into investing money, so I guess. Or they're gonna nerf her. I don't know. I still haven't touched the Star Rails, I'll be honest. Probably never will. It looks interesting, but I just don't wanna... They nerfed in what was the predecessor? Again, called. They nerfed a few characters, at least in the previous game, so... Genshin, yeah. They nerfed a few characters there, so... It is always possible that they nerf them. Aki, you monster. I had to do that during my swim training when I was still semi-professionally swimming during my school years. We always had to do the chair in the beginning. My legs, just remembering that. Appreciate the tips. I guess. It's the same with me going to the gym or not. When I feel motivated to do so, which currently is definitely the case, I enjoy it quite a bit. But during my PE classes, I hated everything about it. So much. There were some PE classes that I enjoyed more. That was where those classes where we did stuff that I actually enjoyed. But then we had basketball sessions. Still hate basketball to this very day. Thanks to these two, I was able to focus on my studies more than usual. I would go crazy with a Kishiko next to me. Shaking so much. Seriously, it annoyed the hell out of me when one of my friends sat next to me and he always vibrates his whole body when he gets bored. I don't know. And it vibrates everything surrounding him. And I would always just be like, yo, stop it or you're gonna catch one. Yeah, it can be enjoyable, but we had to actually master the techniques and the relay, the dribble, out dribbling someone, and then we had those short half court sessions with 3-on-3 or 2-on-2, 2-on-2 I believe. And had to actually show our progress in doing those techniques. And sure, I could do them, but implementing in gameplay, in actual gameplay, was kind of impossible for me. I don't know. Everybody was always way faster than me. Yep, same. Very much same. But oh well. I survived. I didn't get awesome grades, but I survived. Yeah, those were hours as well in the beginning, and then we got all technical. And normally I'm really good at ball type of games, but basketball just never grew on me. I don't know. Thank you.
おい、秋彦。その汗に息切れ。やはり体調が悪いんじゃ。いや、実はずっと空気椅子してたんだ。ノートを写し終えるまでやめんと決めてな。勉強と筋トレを同時にこなす。これが効率的な時間の使い方というやつだろう。お前というやつはいつも完治前に無茶はするなとあれほど言っただろう。効率重視と言っても極端すぎる。君は絶対に真似してくれるなよ。
Sure thing.
よし、みんな結構進んだな。今日はここまでにしよう。
Oh, that definitely is not not a good look on them. Why is she so overpowered, or did you just have like the perfect equipment for her? Not feeling well? The opposite, actually. I ran all the way here. The doctor said I'm almost fully recovered, so I couldn't wait to get some exercise. About time for me to get back in the ring. After midterms next week, I'll be ready for club activities and fighting shadows. That's why I'm trying to make up for lost time. The last thing I want to be is a burden. No, maybe. I never went... Okay, no, I never went for the weapon draw in Genshin, but I always ever got the worst of the worst. So I decided against it. For the most part. Except when I got the free draw in, and that was it. That's strange. I wasn't expecting the answer to be such a large integer. 50 sextillion times 1,200. 60 septillion multiplied by 1,820. 10 octillion, 920 septillion. These numbers are too big to fit on the board. Yeah. Oh, wrong equation. If we instead use our variables in the right one, the answer comes out to 3. Uh-huh. So in this one, this math teacher is not as incompetent as in P3P. Or maybe it was just me not catching her being somewhat competent. But in P3P, it felt like, okay, she just got everything wrong and was like, okay, I can teach you maths, guys. How dare you say otherwise? Oh, is that a good or a bad thing? This is a very elegant equation, actually. I'm feeling sleepy. Yeah, we're gonna stay awake. Huh? What will be the exam cover? Oh, right. Exam starts next Monday. It'll just cover up to page 34, so this formally won't be on it. Kind of a shame though. It's a real beauty. Maybe I should just put it on you anyway. Kidding, I'm kidding. Don't give me that look. Force myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Yay! No. Class has ended for today. The maths teachers I had up until 10th grade, 11th grade were okay. They were actually not bad. Most of them were really good, actually. I remember one time when I totally bombed one of my exams. My math teacher came up to me and was like, sorry, was it something, did you not understand the way I was teaching it? And it was just like, no, I just had a total blackout. I just couldn't deal with it. I was sitting in there, just didn't understand anything, and was like, okay, it wasn't your teaching, I understood everything, I just couldn't deal with this exam. He was so disappointed in himself. No, and that I had such a bad grade at one time. So oops. Yeah, they always happen, but he just was worried that I maybe needed some help or something like that, which is super sweet that he would actually take the time out of his day and be like, okay, if you need help, I'm here, I will help you. But then 11th and 12th grade, I had one, I don't know, I was sitting in there and I just understood nothing. And I would say I'm decently good at math, but that was just me sitting there being like, okay, I'm gonna fail my final exam in maths. Awesome. Oh well. Oh, you know. You have to accommodate for them. That is like the worst part about it. During my good teacher run with maths, we also had to wait for them to finally understand the equation, and sometimes it took so long. No, actually it was worse during my 11th and 12th grade. We had somebody asking over and over again pretty much the same questions, and we were stuck on the same easy equations. And then for homework, we suddenly got the difficulty maxed. Basically, we did the beginner novice quests in class, and then at home it was like expert level, and I was like, what? I don't understand how we get from this basic equation to an answer in this thing. What the hell? And then we wouldn't even really go through the answers so we could learn what we did wrong or where we got our variables from. No, it was like, okay, the answer is this, correct, good, moving on. You answer yes, perfect, moving on. And I was like, 1 second, how? None of my answers are correct. How did we get to that? I was like, well, all right, open to page 120. Okay, guess my questions won't get answered. Great math. Okay, let's not talk about school anymore because I'm getting salty. Let's visit my grandparents. Oh shoot, no, we need to go visit Michael. Michael, no. Yeah, we're gonna fast forward real quick. And then rewind time. Yeah, shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm gonna read that in a second. Yeah, I know, I know. Yeah. That's the nice part about it. Although I've heard people complain about it, that it just belittles the impact your choices have, but I think it's fine. It did. Didn't notice.
嘘だよ。ごめんね。
もう信じちゃうでしょ。マイコ順調なんだからね。
君も
Ah, okay, in that sense. Yeah, I wouldn't call it... It is a rewind function, but it is not the rewind function like it is here. Oh. I'm Michael's friend. A high schooler hanging out with a grade schooler. Nothing unusual here.
君か。興味を惹かれてたところさ。子供を遊ばせられる大人か、共に遊べる無垢な子供かとね。
お兄ちゃん、マイコ、お腹減った。たこ焼き、たこ焼き。しましまお兄さんも一緒に食べよう。
いや、僕は遠慮しておくよ。じゃあね。
He really sounds so defeated.
ちょっと、あのお兄さんね、いつも日曜日は神社にいるんだよ。塾に行く途中でね、よく見かけるな。じゃあ行こう。たこ焼き。あっ、熱い。やけどしちゃうとこだったよ。あのね、前にお父さんもたこ焼きでやけどしたんだよ。マイコがね、お父さんの口にたこ焼きをいっぺんに詰め込んだら、お父さんうやーって言って。お父さん最近帰ってこないんだ。もうすぐマイコの誕生日なのに。誕生日ならお父さん帰ってくるかな。
Our cold-hearted protagonist. You'll probably forget. Don't worry, he'll be there.
本当？お母さんだっていつもはね、プレゼント買ってくれたんだよ。なのにね、今年は全然プレゼントの話しないの。離婚するから、マイコのことなんてどうでもいいのかな。マイコと遊んでくれるのお兄ちゃんだけだよ。
Yeah, true. Maiko seems to have taken a liking to me. I feel like we're growing closer. Yeah.
もう帰らなくっちゃ。今日はお洗濯の日だった。マイコがやってあげないとお家の中ぐちゃぐちゃなんだもん。お兄ちゃん、またね。
Poor child. Maiko headed off, and I returned to the dorm.
おかえり。
Welcome back. Please, Yukatan. You're the only one who can save me. This is the last time, I swear.
はあ？
Why am I the only one? Fine, just stop whining. So, where did you stop taking notes? Probably like the beginning? Hey. Yeah, some of the complaints I've heard about this game just are very nitpicky. And super inconsequential, like the rewind function. If you don't like it, don't use it. Sure, it makes it less hard, less harsh. I get that. But in the end, you could always just reload from a previous save file and then go through some content you already went through. Yeah, sucks. Is super annoying. I get that, but it is still doable. I did it a couple of times after all. Oh my god. But, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes people are weird. What was the other one? Ah, yeah. Apparently you could break friendships if you were super mean to someone. And that's apparently not a thing here. You can still downgrade your confidant if you answer incorrectly. Like, get a level snatched from you, but you can't outright break it. And sure, it gives it some type of realism, but I think almost all friendships can be mended if you spend the time doing so. So if there was a feature like that, they should have also given you the possibility to mend relationships, even if you couldn't max them or anything. So, something like that. I don't know. So, I don't mind not being able to break my friendships. Would also be weird to break my friendship with the people that I have to fight with. Fight on the same team with. But as a friend, they're like, yeah, well, I hate you though. Yuki-kun, can you do something about this guy? He came crying to me for help studying for the exams. Come on, gotta help me out here, Yuka-tan. Yeah, true. Makoto, you'll help too, right? Right? Let's study. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I know that I'm godlike. Thank you, Junpei, for finally realizing. So, you'll help too, right, Yuka-tan? She's fine. I see, I keep forgetting to increase the in-game volume. I turned it down during my dungeon run, Tartarus run, and I keep forgetting to turn it back up. I see it super quiet for you guys. I'm like, okay, yeah, I should turn it up as soon as we get out of this cutscene, and then I could just keep forgetting. Ah.
取ったらどうなるか覚悟しておくんだな。なんてもう目がマジのマジよ。つうわけで頼む二人とも、俺っちに救いの手をプリーズ。
だったら真面目にやんなさいよ。全然集中してないじゃん。
ほら、こういうのってまずは準備っつうの、気分を上げるのが大事じゃない？机の上を片付けてきれいにしたりとか、集中できる環境づくりとか、ムードづくりとか。というわけで、いおり順平、場を温めさせていただきます。
はあ？いきなり何言ってんの？
では君、歴史、数学、国語、どの順平講座が聞きたいかね？
What lecture would you like to hear from the great Junpei? History, arithmetic, literature. Do I want to listen to any of your... well, let's go for history. Let's see. What do you know? Yes. You know nothing.
土器が出たとか言ったら引っ叩くから。
オチ先に言っちゃうのなしでしょ。あと暴力反対。つかこういう息抜きも必要でしょ。お前はどうだったよ、順平講座。
You need to focus.
ほんとそれ。順平は勉強中口開くの禁止。息だけ許可。
それじゃ勉強会の意味なくない？
順平に付き合ってたらこっちまで勉強が進まないってのは。いっそ赤点取って桐城先輩にきついお仕置きをしてもらった方が勉強になるんじゃない？
いや、ちょっと待って、ほんの冗談だって。真面目にやるからお願い、見捨てないで。
We all got down to business and continued studying for the test. Next over you, Junpei.
な、ここんとこ教えてほしいんだけどさ。
へえ、ちゃんとやる気になったんだ。最初からそうやってればいいのに。
さっきの話、落ち前にちょい間を取った方がウケると思う？それともテンポ重視でいくべき？
順平はもう空気だと思って2人で勉強しよっか。今日はこの辺にしておこうか。一緒に勉強したおかげではかどったかも。
Exams are coming up. It's almost time for the home shopping show. That was a weird thought train. Yeah, well, exams are coming up. But the shopping channel. We might be slightly... Why can't I fast forward this? It's not like I'm gonna read everything. Yeah, definitely not. Lady. I'm in Snugger Dungeon. I see Maya. I chatted with Maya for a while. The bond between us is growing. Should I go related to me? Almost dark. Okay, let's go through the exam week and then I'm gonna end it there. Oh, it's you. I'm sure you're aware, but midterms start tomorrow. Since you've given so much time to exploring Tartarus, the least I can do is assist you with your studies. On that note, I've arranged a study group for today. I've already invited the others in the dorm, so if you can spare the time, I'd like you to attend. It is kind of creepy that he's sitting there just watching all of us study in silence. Midterms begin tomorrow. Are you adequately prepared? It would be problematic if you neglect your studies because of our extracurricular activity. It won't fully make up for it, but we've decided to hold a group study session with everyone today. It isn't mandatory, of course, but would you like to join us? Sure.
Yes.
I could totally ruin that. I could ruin their plans and be like, nope, I want to go to Tartarus. Bye, guys. What? You want to study now? We gotta go. Alright then, take a seat and let's get started.
そうだ。メイブルースの意味は5月病。では、次のセンテンスのどうしたいより5月病か？
いや、なんでもです。
あ、キリンジョン先輩、この問題なんですけど。
なあ、マジでやべえくらいいい匂いするよな。
Focus.
いや、無理っしょこんなん。あっちの方からいい匂いがふわーってさ。ああ、俺も思っていた。たまらないな、この香りは。
Kishko looks so much younger here, I just realized. I feel like in P3P, his character model looked so much older. Not sure if I like his baby face. It's not bad looking. And I forgot it again. No!
華やかでエレガントな気品あふれる香り。どちらかというと刺激的な中に
溢れるようなジューシーさを感じるが。
え？
今夜食に牛丼を温めてるんだ。いい匂いだろ。
そっち？つか牛丼？
Been waiting for this.
お前もかよ。普通ここは食い気より色気っしょ。あはは、真田さん、俺の分もあります？
牛丼の前に勉強だ。ほら、君も手が止まっているぞ。
No. The enticing smell of the beef bowl motivated me more than usual. Ah. Why am I also getting hungry? This is so unfair.
まったく。あと5問正解できたら食べていいぞ。
牛丼牛丼牛丼。
まるで人参をぶら下げられた馬だな。
食べ物に釣られるとか単純すぎでしょ。
よし、ここまでにしよう。夜食もほどほどにな。
Alright, let's get that exam party started. First semester midterm exams begin today and will last for 6 days. I can hear people talking. I still hate that wording though. Oh no, there's a test today. I didn't study at all yesterday. I fell asleep. Come on, you don't need to lie about it every time. Don't you think it's rude to people who really haven't studied? Sure, it's nice to be smart, but you gotta be considerate of other people's feelings too. Whatever, quit being such a nag. I totally forgot 5 vocabulary words listening to you. I spent last night cramming and now I gotta memorize them all over again. Maybe start earlier? First bar's right. First day of exams. Last question was a little difficult, but I feel like I did pretty good. Ah, I just realized the missing... I'm not missing him. But the you can do it from Mona. Oh my god, that really got my blood pumping each time it came up. You know, it is so annoying that they had like it. If you start the game off, it's fine, but listening to that voice line over and over and over again. Yeah, oh, we can do this. Oh, it made me hate him so much. Same with the Tartarus run here. You always, Akari complaining that she has no SP. Oh, I think I'm low on stamina. Me. After each and every fight, it's like, yeah. Lady, I know. I can see the status that you're at. What are you talking about? Could you stop reminding me? Do you think that will change my mind in replenishing your SP? It will not. Actually makes me feel less inclined to do so. This question seems familiar. What is the other common expression used to describe May sickness? Yeah. Yeah! May blues. I have the feeling this is the right answer. You know, I would have liked if they actually did it like P5, where they switched it around. Like with the May Blues, they would have asked for the other word for May Blues, so May Sickness, instead, to make it a bit more challenging. Just slightly. But still. This question seems familiar. Which of the following did Léon Foucault use in his experiment on the rotation of the Earth? Definitely a vacuum tube. No, a turning fork. I'm sorry. He just stabbed the Earth and... what's it called? Did a hat stand on it? So... and waited until he did a 180, you know? I have a feeling this is the right answer. Yeah, I know, right? I mean a 360, not a 180. This question seems familiar. Which of the following is generated by a pantograph? Electricity. I do not remember that coming up, but yeah. I have a feeling that's the right answer. Seems familiar. During which historic period were middens most commonly used? Jomon. Okay, they did a switcheroo here, so I guess they listened to me already. They're so good at implementing. Yuki, the midterm exams end today, huh? If the doctor gives me the okay, I'll be able to fight with you guys again. Finally! By the way, I have a favor to ask. You've been doing a good job choosing that what day to explore Tartarus and leading the team. You don't seem to have any trouble doing either, so I want you to keep it up. That way I can just focus on getting stronger. What do you say? I don't mind. Okay. Great, I already talked to Mitsuru and she was fine with it. Good luck. Thanks for caring about my opinion. Last day of exams. All these questions look familiar. I feel like I did well. I've finished today's exams. Alright. At long last. We got through this. Oh. Almost exactly 2 hours. I know. 2.5 hours. Just barely. Before I forget though, let me... Sound setting. Nope. Wrong button. Sound settings. Suddenly getting louder for you guys. For me as well. Oops. No. I wanna save those. Thank you. Now. Save. Return to title. Yes. Yes. Oh. You as well, you as well. Thanks for keeping me company, even though thanks to you it took way longer to get here. But that's absolutely fine. I enjoy having someone to talk to while I do stupid stuff, I guess. Sorry. Yeah. Thankfully, my throat isn't as dry as the last couple of streams you were at, so I'm not dying at the end of it. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this short. No rambling this time. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.